Okay guys, good morning. This is going to be probably what I'm going to do is kind of reverse it. This one I don't think I'll have to do a voiceover. I have my mic in, but last night's video that I did showing kind of like the takeoff of my face didn't didn't record as well. I didn't have a mic in. So this morning, this is me coming to work. You can see I'm in my little salon space. I'm going to kind of show you guys what I do in the morning to kind of get ready, starting with my makeup, because that's usually what I go for first. And I'm just going to show you the prep part of what I do with my makeup, because I'm not somebody who spends a whole lot of time on my makeup, so I'll probably record, but maybe won't talk as much because I'm just going to do what I normally do, get in my zone. If that helps you, that's great. I don't have step-by-step tutorials when it comes to makeup. I just have certain things that I like to use beforehand. So you can see this is my face after last night using, and you'll see that video a little bit later, but I used my beautifying serum from Nourish. And so now I'm going to take a tiny little pump, and literally tiny. That's it. If you can see it, it's dripping down. It's not a lot at all. And I'm going to put more of that on my face. Now, I know a lot of people use primers, and I'm not against a good primer. However, having skin that tends to be a bit more sensitive, I try to stick with things that I know my skin really likes. Before this, I would use the Tulasara morning mask from the Aveda line, and that worked pretty well for my skin. I do feel like it has some brightening capabilities, but I've loved the results I've gotten. I think honestly I'm a bit more biased to this because of my psoriasis that comes out around my hairline, and then even here on my ears. It has helped clear it up a lot. It's putting that moisture back in, and so that's what's really helping. So now I'm gonna pull out my big caboodle because I love caboodles, and I'm gonna start going at it. But like I said, I might even speed this part up, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm not gonna do like a tutorial like, oh, this is how I do my makeup. I just go, guys. I just go. I'm gonna grab a towel. Sorry I stepped away. I always like to have a towel handy for wiping or things like that. If you have, I mean, I'm pretty lucky, right? I'm in my little salon space, so I have all my towels here. But if you happen to have a good towel around, and this too is so that as I'm going I can clean off brushes, because I hate for them to get too dirty. So like I said, I'm not going to give a step-by-step. I will show you guys like what I'm using, and you can see how I'm using it, but other than that, I will not really go over like, oh, this is how I do this and this is how I blend that. I love makeup. I love to wear it. I just don't feel that I get as detailed as some people. Some people, I watch them and I'm just like, wow, like you put a lot of effort into that. And I'm kind of, you know, I do what I do. That's really it. I just go at my own kind of, like, I'm gonna do it this way. This is the way I like it. This is the way I'm gonna do it. This is what I'm feeling today. So yesterday, and if you watched yesterday's video, you saw I had some neutrals on, and you know, I miss wearing neutrals, so I think I'm actually gonna follow suit today. Maybe do a little bit of a different look, but I'm wearing stripes. I don't want to go too crazy with a lot of color. And I have lots of different palettes, honestly. I just got this one in an Ipsy, which I really love. It has really beautiful colors, really pretty colors. I really like this guy, and this guy. Those are my favorite. Anything that's glittery, honestly, is my favorite. And then I also got this one. This is a a vegan one if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, vegan eyeshadow and blush palette. I've only used the silver, but this one was really pretty too. Oh, that's funny. I didn't even think about it. That's why people cover their mirrors. So you can just focus on that. Makes sense. So that one's really pretty. But my favorite palette to use is Morphe. I have 3 different Morphe palettes and I really love them. I think Morphe's fabulous. It works really well for me. I like how pigmented it is, so it's kind of my fave. Kind of my fave. Like I said, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna do my thing. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I pray that everyone is healthy and safe and all the things. And if you're not, please don't hesitate to ask for prayer. I apparently am an avid prayer warrior. I do have a faith, guys. I don't push it on anybody because I don't think that's what you're supposed to do, personally speaking. I think it's up to you how you walk your faith, and mine just so happens to be in a way that I prefer, but it's not anybody's business really how I do it. So now if you want it to be, if you want to know more, I'm here for you. But if not, no worries, no judgment. And I mean that in all sincerity. You know, I think a lot of people say that nowadays. Oh, you know, I don't judge. And that's a lie. They don't judge if you think like them, but they'll judge you if you don't. Like, oh, well, you're a horrible person because you don't believe what I believe. And that's not the case. We're allowed to have our opinions. I like to be a little bit more like Switzerland, I think. Don't get me wrong. I believe what I believe, but I like that people have that diverse opinion and feel different and do different. It makes a lot of sense. To me. And you can't grow as a person if you're not willing to listen, right? So I think we should be a bit kinder to each other. So I will say this about makeup. I sometimes struggle. I have a mole, as y'all can see on this side. So I struggle with the outside of my eye the most because of it. Because that mole throws me off. Because I want everything on this side to kind of head that direction, but then I end up going higher on this side than I did on this side. And I sit here having to balance it out for what I feel like forever is. I feel like the SpongeBob meme, an eternity later. That's my life when it comes to my eyes. So, again, I keep this here because I like to take off any excess. I do try to wash my brushes as often as possible, but it just makes sure that if I didn't, then I'm not going to get too much of what was there last time. And I like the Eco brushes, if y'all are wondering. They're actually some of my favorites. I like the bamboo, you know, and I feel like the brushes work really nicely. They feel really good, so that's nice. Sometimes I get into brushes and I'm like, oh, that doesn't feel as nice as I thought it would. They like poke me or something, and I don't like that, so. Again, there's no rhyme or reason to this right here. And as you can tell, like, I really don't go crazy doing my makeup. I don't put the things under my eyes. I just got time for that. And if you do, props to you, girl. Get it done. I ain't got time for that, though. That ain't happening. I do what I do. I get it done. I'm happy with my result. Honestly, it's the lashes that put all this together. The hardest part about doing this right now, though, is trying not to do that while I'm doing my makeup. And I think I'll just leave this up in real time because I want you guys to see it doesn't take forever to put on makeup, guys. Another reason why I keep the towel, just to get any fallout. So that I don't have that to deal with later. And that looks like it's about it. No lie. I might do a little bit more. A little Bob Ross here. We're just gonna add in a little bit of this. We don't have mistakes here. We have happy little accidents. I love Bob Ross. Random things to talk about while I make a video. Bob Ross is my favorite though. I don't know if you guys watch ASMR. I love ASMR. I do get the brain tingles and I absolutely love it. So what I love is before ASMR was really a thing, like before people actually started talking about it, I noticed it when I would watch Bob Ross. Like I would tingle. My brain would just be like super massaged and it was so nice and so to this day I still love Bob Ross. I'm like, yes, Bob Ross, yes, you are my friend. So sad that a good soul like that had to go. Okay, so that's that. What was that? Like, when I looked on my camera, it said 9 minutes. I don't know how long I was talking before that, so. But that's not bad. 9 minutes is really good. I am going to take the dark. I always do this. My window's open at work. And I'm just waiting for somebody to like walk by and be like, what is she doing? So that's that. So you can see, I don't spend a whole lot of time there. Oh, I need my new powder. Those are my eyes. And now really what I'll do is I will put some powder and some blush and lip and be done. And that'll take me all of a few minutes. Oh, and highlighter. I have become addicted, I think. So I will highlight. My brows, I don't always do. I probably will add a little bit in there. And what I do now, actually I'll show you, I guess. The brows are a big thing for me, is I just take this guy. It's dark enough. Every now and then I get a little cray cray. I get a black one, but because my hair is so dark. But I literally just go in and do this and just define it a little bit more. Nothing crazy. I just try to make it look a little more full. And then I clean up the side. That's it. I'll use a brush here in a second to take out any excess, make them look a little better. But other than that, that's it. And honestly, I do a lot more of rubbing than anything. I don't really go in and get too cray-cray with it. I just try to find the spots that I've ruined myself. Because it may seem like I'm good at a lot, but there are some things I really suck at. Eyebrows might be one of them. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So like I said, the rest of this video, I'll probably speed some of it up because I'm going to cut it. You don't need to see every little thing I do. That's my morning routine though. When it comes to my hair, what I'm going to do today, and I will show a picture after, I'm going to use my Retain from Euphoria Style, which I absolutely love. And I am going to use my trusty curling iron. This is a 2-inch. I don't want tight curls today. I want some looser ones. So that's what I'm going to go with. It's humid here, so there's no point in giving myself, Shirley Temples. I'm also on a bit of a time crunch. I have someone coming in 15 minutes. So I think I'll just end it here. If you have questions, if you want to know more, I will try to take a little video at the end to kind of show you guys everything, I guess. Maybe kind of do a little rundown on what I actually did. And we'll leave it at that. I have to finish enjoying this Red Bull because I need to wake up. And I didn't feel like making coffee today. And then I'll be finished. So I'll make another quick video. This one was only 15 minutes, so. And then I'll probably edit some stuff, crop, edit. It's the only time I'll do it. I'm going to speed it up. Speed it up so that I'll clip it, speed it, so that you don't have to deal with all the boring conversation. All right. Later, Gators. Hey guys, so I'm doing a voiceover for this one because my sound didn't work very well. So we're starting off with a clean face, taking off my magnetic liner using our beautifying serum. I did wash my face with the Aveda Botanical Kinetics. I really love that face wash. It's the gel cleanser. Now I'm going to use the beautifying serum to remove my magnetic liner. And the first time I do it, I'm going to have my contacts on. So you guys can see how it doesn't irritate my eyes at all. So I put half a pump. And it's just on the end of, I unroll my cotton balls so that I can get more out of them. I rub it into the cotton a little bit, and here I go. And it does take some time. I don't go too rough. I go back and forth a bit, but you can see it just starts to come right off as I do this. I get into my lashes as well because the cotton or the magnetic liner tends to get into my lash line, and so I want to be sure that I don't have lashes that clump together or anything like that. And this is me. You can see now it's just, it kind of comes off and it turns into like chunks, but it does get it all off. I do have a bit of residue on my eyes from eye makeup, of course, that was still there, but it hasn't irritated my contact at all. It doesn't burn my eye, and this is me doing it a bit more gentle than I normally would. So I'm going to show you guys like the real version of it, taking off my contacts. Sorry if eyeball touching makes you cringe, but I will take off my contacts. I will put them away. And then on the opposite eye, I will use half a pump again, and I will clean that one. You can see the residue that was left from the remover. Now I'm going to do half a pump here. It starts to go down my finger, I believe, in this part, and I don't like to waste it. So we'll do that. And now this is me kind of going full force. So no holds barred, rubbing my eye, just really getting this off. And it's that much quicker, honestly, in this one because I wasn't as rough on the other side. But again, you see it start to clump up and come off. There's really no pulling or anything. I try to be pretty gentle. I don't overly stretch my eye. And then I'll clean all that extra residue off. And this is part of my nightly routine. So I washed my face first to get all of the excess makeup off. Took off my liner separately because face wash does not get it off. And now I'm going to use my second side of my cotton swab to exfoliate with the liquid exfoliant from Botanical Kinetics. And this is just to get off any extra residue for what I will be doing next, because I don't like to have any extra particles in there. I like to get a good clean on my skin before I go to bed. So this is just me going through, especially in the spots where the mask sits more, because now we have a thing called maskne from all the bacteria absorbing into our skin. We got to be sure that we keep it nice and clean. And I do go back over my eyes to kind of cleanse that area because I am going to use the beautifying serum as well for hydration in my skin to sleep in. So it has become my new regimen for so many things. In another video, you will see how I use it too before I put on my makeup. But I exfoliate a lot. I like to clean around my nose ring. If you have any piercings, it is always smart to clean around those piercings to make sure that skin stays nice and healthy, doesn't get clogged up. Fan off my face. I will use the toning mist from Botanical Kinetics as well. I do like this, and this is just to balance my pH again. fan it off. I do believe I'm going to grab my fan here in a second, maybe. I do random stuff. Oh, I'm going to use some detox pads. That's right. That a friend gave me that I really, really love. I can feel the tingle from these, which is really great. But I do feel like if you're using something like this, I find that it does tend to dry the skin a bit more. So it's really great to use that and then put hydration on top of it. So I'll just go right back over my skin, make sure that it's nice and detox, that this helps also with blemishes to brighten the skin. You can feel a little bit of tingling with it and things like that. So I just go everywhere I possibly can. Do read instructions. I do not. I do what I feel. So, but if you have sensitive skin, it's really important to read those instructions. I think I talked a lot during this one, and I'm really sad that my sound just didn't come through right. And now I'm going to get my fan out. I'm going to pull it out here in a second. I think this is the part where I do it. I do keep this fan for when I am toning, when I'm exfoliating. If I just feel like my skin is still too wet, then I do like to fan it to kind of get through the process a little bit faster. So they're nifty things to have. I kind of have an obsession and I have to put it away or it'll get thrown away. So after this, what I'm going to do is get my beautifying serum, and I'm going to take a full pump this time, and you'll see the full pump go into my hand. You can't really see this. I don't know why I try to show you guys. It's clear. It's super clear. It's very light, almost weightless, I would say, but I just start rubbing this in, and I have noticed a huge difference with my skin using this in the evening and in the morning. I put it through my neck. I will go into my décolleté at times. Anywhere that I have dry skin, especially because my psoriasis hits my ears, I'll put it around there as well. But around my hairline, I get it in my hair. It does not weigh it down, which is a wonderful thing. But you can see I'm showing a psoriasis patch, I believe, and now it's just really near gone. As of today, I don't have a patch there that is visible. And then I love to make sure I have it under my eyes and around my cheeks. Definitely around my lips. I like to hydrate my lips with it. It's kind of like a lip oil for me that I use just to keep them nice and hydrated. And then I'm going to just kind of work this in. I work it through my hands here in a second. Also, my elbows, my arms, anywhere I have little dry patches. I just really like to work that in. And you can see it's not super heavy. My face doesn't look super oily and weighed down. It's actually, it really is light. The skin drinks it in so nicely. It's a wonderful thing. If you are looking for something that's just easy to have, multiple use, I would go with Euphoria's Beautifying Serum. I can use it in my hair. I use it for my, when I do my own manicures, I use it for bedtime. And then I like to pull out every now and then. I treat myself when I have an extra minute. And I use a rose quartz roller for my face, which I absolutely love. It's very soothing, very relaxing. I really, really, really love it. And I just kind of I move how I feel, honestly, guys. I just flow. I don't really have a set of instructions that I could say, definitely do it like this, definitely do it like that. This is a way that I do it so that I kind of go around the face, hit all the little areas, definitely around my forehead, my temples, my cheeks are really big. This works the beautifying serum in a little more, but it also really helps to get circulation in my face, which is what I want to. I just want to have that young looking skin. I want to keep it looking young and healthy. I wish someone would do this to me, like, so I could fall asleep, but I'd probably wake up when they stop, so it wouldn't work very well. And I do take this all the way down into my throat area. I'll do my neck, I'll do, my décolleté in that area, just to help get that hydration in there, to get the circulation moving, all of those good things. Got a little quiet on you guys. So the last part of all of this is going to be me showing you guys what I do with my hair at night. But back to that rose quartz, I really love it because rose quartz is good for your heart chakra. It's very soothing, very calming stone. If you have more redness to your face, I also have an Aventine or green quartz one, and I really like that one too. You can also get it in jade if you can find real jade. It's not easy, but those are really great. So here's the end, using my Fresh Effects so that I can go to sleep and feel like I have clean hair in the morning. I just put a lot of this in there because I sleep with my hair down. It works itself in at night. And when I wake up, I don't have oily, flat hair. This actually helps to give me a bit more of that volume that I want the next day too. But I really do put it everywhere because I do have a bad habit of running my fingers through my hair too. So that is pretty much the end of it. I very rarely pick up my hair to sleep in. If I do pick it up, I take it down right before I fall asleep. So my nightly routine, this is just part of the video. This will probably be at the end of my video. I hope you guys are enjoying these. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions, anything you want. Now y'all can just watch my lips move in a weird way because I'm going to stop recording. I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay guys, so this is the last little bit of my video. As you can see, makeup is done. I do use magnetic lashes. I've just been using the Kiss ones that I get from my local H-E-B or Walmart. Apparently I'm in Texas now that you've heard the letters H-E-B. So I really love them. I do feel like I have to buy them probably every 2 weeks right now, but I do enjoy them. They're fairly easy to put on. So this is the finished look. I'm probably a bit disheveled. I had a bit of a moment a minute ago. It's hard to see what's going on right now, and I don't like to talk about stuff like that, and I didn't want to ever bring it up on a video. However, it's a reality, so it just breaks my heart to see what's happening. I did throw a little bit of bend in my hair. I didn't go crazy with curl. I just wanted some movement. Using my retain and my curling iron, like I told you guys, just a little something. Like I said, here where I am, it is humid outside. My hair sticks straight. A tight curl won't really stay today, so maybe tomorrow, we'll see, who knows. But this is it. This is just a powder over my beautifying serum. So I use a dual foundation powder. Right now the one I'm using is the Aveda in Honey, if you're looking for a color. And then I also use a bit of blush and bronzer, also from the Aveda makeup line. Other than that, my eyeshadow is Morphe, my lashes are Kiss, and my lips are NYX, however you say it. Again, I just buy what I buy. I don't really know what it's called all the time. I'm not super big on like, look at how I do my face. I do have a little bit of highlighter on. Not too much, just a touch. So that's kind of my routine, my morning routine versus my evening routine. You guys can see it and take it. I will do a voiceover probably on the evening one because I go in and out a bit, so that won't be as uncut as my videos have been. However, I just wanted to show you guys more or less what it takes. It's not a very long process for me to get ready in the morning. It's not too long of a process for me to remove all this at night, but I do like to take care of myself and add a little extra in. And the real reason I was doing it was just so that you guys can see the benefits of the beautifying serum from Euphoria. I really love it. Like I said, I have no foundation on. I just have a powder. If I get closer, you can see my skin. It doesn't look heavy and caked on. Granted, this is later on in my day because we're already hitting, 3:15 and Central Time, and I've been wearing it since about 9 o'clock this morning. So this is, you know, a good amount of time in my makeup, me kind of wearing it, having done quite a few blow dries and things of that nature. So I just wanted to film the end of this so you guys could see. Pardon my ice maker. Sorry. It was just a quick snippet. And if you have questions, you want to know anything, if I'm going to start using some more facial products, things that I'm getting, things that I have received and things that I've purchased, a lot of goodies that I got for Christmas, and then we'll see what happens for my birthday, what I get then, and I'm just going to go over how I feel about them and what I'm going to use. I actually really want to show you guys some of the masks that I like. I do like to put on the peel masks, and then also just clay masks. Those are some of my favorite, and I'll go over some of those too. But that's the video for today, all about your morning routine and evening routines. Routines are important, and honestly, they really help you kind of stay level a little bit. It's not easy to always follow the same routine, but if you have the set, I'm gonna do, you know, a facial, or you know, my face at night, I'm gonna make sure that I cleanse it and do all the things, and then I'm going to at least put a little something on. There are days where I only do my lashes, really. I won't put on a full face. I just put some lashes on, a little bit of a lip, and I go from there. Maybe powder, depending on how I'm feeling. But so a routine is always a good thing. I was once told that making my bed every day would help me to have a better day, and I thought it was ridiculous. I really did. I believe there was a general who talks about making your bed every day, if I'm not mistaken. I saw a video like that, and I thought it was really neat because it does kind of make a difference to just come home and see that I took those extra seconds to straighten up my bed. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Usually I try to, even if I'm just pulling the cover back a little more and it's not super neat. I'm not like, you know, bounce a quarter off my bed kind of girl, but it just kind of gives me peace of mind too. It's part of my routine, and routines can be a good thing because they get you into better habits, and that's a positive, and we need to focus on positive things. So what's your routine? I'd love to hear it. I'd love to know what you're doing on a daily, and if there are questions you have or anything I could help you with, maybe getting a routine started, maybe trying something a little different, maybe using a roller at the end of the day to relax yourself and give your, you know, you really help to put better circulation into your skin. It'll help to tighten things up, so you don't, I mean, we're going to age. It happens. I have a birthday coming up, and I'll finally add on some years to my age, because I lie about it all the time. However, we do like to look our best, and we do like to look young and vibrant. And what's the harm in adding things to your routine or creating a better routine? It can help you too if you start to feel antsy, if you think, especially in times where we're not doing as much as we used to, it gives you something to look forward to at the end of the day. Oh, I'm going to wash my face, and ooh, I'm going to use this new, you know, mask tonight, and I'll have time to do that. Or ooh, I have my rose quartz roller, I have my green quartz roller. I can use that, and, you know, and it'll feel so nice. Things like that can just help you feel a little bit better. And that's what I'm all about. Not just educating you, but giving you little tips to feel a little better. So I hope that you guys are getting some enjoyment out of these things. Stuff I really like, stuff that I'm really, I mean, I do it, so why not share it with you guys? Maybe it'll give you a perspective on something that would be great for you. Again, if you have any comment or have any questions, you can leave them in the comments down below, as my daughter likes to say, or you can email me at formula9salon.com, or at formula9salon@gmail.com. Sorry. I do respond to emails as quickly as possible. It is why I bought a laptop. Yay! And I will see you guys in the next one. Later, Gators.